Angels, what's coming towards the sign of Leo for the month of October 2022? What's coming towards the sign of Leo for the month of October 2022? What's coming towards the sign of Leo for the month of October 2022? Alright. Overall energy. Okay. Emperor in reverse. Crossing over you. Leo. That is the Four of Wands in the reverse. Or it's crossing over you, so it could be upright, reverse. Goes both ways. Either way, it's a pretty damn good card. Oh. At your head is the Four of Swords in her upright. And at your feet, that is the Two of Cups in the reverse. Recent past. You know, that Four of Wands probably is the Strength card in reverse. Recent past. That's your card there, Leo. And immediate future, we've got Ace of Cups in reverse, Knight of Wands in the upright, and the Eight of Cups in the upright. Couple of cards there. Let's see. Your attitude. Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles in the upright and then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. In your environment. What you doing? What you doing? Is the Justice card in the upright. And Hopes and Fears. Is the Knight of Swords in the upright. Outcome. Page of Cups in the reverse. And underlying energy is the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So what I see here is that in the recent past, you probably felt, I think you're a little bit sick and tired of love situations from the past that haven't really turned out. So in the recent past here, Strength in reverse, you've been hurt in the past. At your head, the Three of Swords in the upright. You've been hurt in the past, plus, these hurt past feelings have kind of kept you from opening up your heart to the possibility of love, really, for the most part. Here is what I'm seeing, and emotional connections with others. And to a certain extent, it is kind of still continuing to affect you throughout the month of October. However, your overall energy, being the Emperor in reverse, this is kind of like a very authoritative energy, but it's also a little bit more of the childish authoritative energy. It really reminds me of that really evil, child guy that was in the Game of Thrones movie, where he was really young and kind of immature, but had a lot of power as well. And if someone would talk shit or something about him or something of that nature, he would instantly just cut their heads off and things like that. So I think the energy mostly for this is you are in your power, and you do feel solid as far as your position in the world, and your soul really is feeling empowered. However, you just have this feeling of you don't want to take anything too seriously, and any little thing might be potentially set you off or something like that. And then what's crossing over you too is the Four of Wands. So you, on the one hand, I think it's that little bit of the immaturity energy too coming through, is where you're really celebrating life, probably with partying and things of that nature, but at the same time you are you're still trying to get over some kind of maybe it was a marriage that ended, or something like a relationship ending or friendship ending or something to that effect. Because I think this reading is about love. So these two are both 4 cards too. So whatever negative that happened in the past, I'm getting the feeling that it is something that is for your higher purpose, to build a foundation for a better future for you. All of this stuff that you have gone through, and throughout this month you're moving forward from, because I see what's happening here, especially with your immediate future. All of the stuff that you've been through has made you a stronger person, really, as cliche as that sounds. But things for me have happened in the past where at the time I was like, dude, this sucks. I thought things were going to completely work out, in this relationship or in this job or whatever. But after things fell apart and looking back, it was going through those experiences that actually prepared me for the next experience to be stronger and have a solid foundation of lessons learned and a level of wisdom attained through that experience. And then that's kind of what you're going through. And at your feet here, Two of Cups in reverse, again, it's speaking to a past relationship breakup that has influenced you and your character in such a way that you are in your power, and you are mastering your responsibilities and all of these things in your daily life. But at the same time, you're not taking yourself too seriously either with this Emperor card in reverse. So all of these past, this particular specific past breakup, because I'm getting the feeling it's a single individual one, is something that that is part of who you are now. And I want to say it's probably like a divorce, because like once we marry somebody and then a divorce happens, because I've been divorced too, you always are a person that you are always a divorcee. You know what I'm saying? Like you will always be, you will always walk with that label, let's just say, but then you also walk with that experience as well. And so that's this card being at your feet, that's how you're walking with your experience. And you don't have to be married to this person. Maybe you were like cohabitating, or you were like a long-term relationship, maybe it's like 5 years or something like that, 3 years. But you know, these cards do get the feeling of like a marriage that had ended, and that has, you know, it is part of who you are now. You know, however, in your immediate future, in this month specifically, you are moving forward from it, and giving, you know, you're not looking for new love, right, at this point, but you are moving on with this Eight of Cups in the upright from that past experience, and actually like working through those feelings. So this guy here, all of these cups behind him, there's one cup that he's moving towards, and really those other cups to me represent all of those feelings that he's worked through, especially with the moon right on the same side. This is all about emotion and feelings and reflection of inner reflection of who we are and things of that nature. So you are like processing, and you have processed, and you will process all of these feelings moving forward. Ace of Cups in reverse, you're not open to that love necessarily, but moving towards self-love. And that's why this Knight of Wands is here, which is you. You are moving quickly towards this. You're moving quickly towards getting through that. Your attitude on the matter is, boy, this is a lot of work. Eight of Pentacles here in reverse. It's a lot of work, and I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. That's why you have this Five of Pentacles in the upright with this Eight of Pentacles. It's like you feel like you're just working your ass off, and your attitude is like, I'm just working my ass off, I'm not getting anywhere right now. And it's like, you know, that's okay. Like, this is all part of the process, and in your immediate future you're going to see those results of you actually going through that process of moving forward. Although you might feel like you're not getting anywhere with all the work that you're putting in, don't let that, you know, stop you. You know, because this Knight of Swords and your hopes and fears, it's quickly moving forward, but also communication potentially coming in from another individual. So this could potentially be like a counselor or a friend, or someone that, or maybe it's a group of friends really that are coming to console you and say, you know, this was probably for your greatest good. Justice in the upright in your environment, you know. You're hoping to move forward very quickly from the situation, but this is just not something that you can move forward quickly through. Seems like it's something that has been going on for a pretty long time, and it hurts you really bad in the past with that straight card in reverse. But surrounding you is justice. So you're seeing potentially the Justice card is like a litigation too, and if this is about a divorce, then this litigation that, you know, could be going to trial or something with this divorce thing. I don't see any like kids in the situation, except for that last card. But but some people do have kids and stuff like that when they're divorced, and that gets kind of messy. And if that's the case, it's going to work out just fine, because the Justice card in reverse says that in your environment. So if there is a divorce or any kind of litigation is working out, if it's not a divorce or anything like that, then just the universe and basically your community or the world in general is showing you fairness and things of that nature, and things are working out in your favor when it comes to that. Yeah, you're feeling impatient, but also at the same time things are working out in your environment, and you feel like you're out in the cold, and things are moving slow, but there are signs that you're seeing that things are working out, and just for you. And again, I think that's going to help you process all that emotion that you're going to be needing to process between for this month. This is a long-going thing. I'm sure the past couple of months have been much harder. Things are going to be a little bit easier, and actually you're going to be a little more with this outcome. If this is someone else, you're going to get a little bit of a young energy. It is probably, it feels like it's going to be a young person that comes towards you in a flirtatious way. You are not really open to love right at this point. However, there are potentials, options coming around you, or you're getting some kind of like flirtatious attention from others. If that's not the case, then this could be potentially like a child as well, that you are that is possibly involved in this situation. It feels like if there is a child that's involved in a divorce situation, I would say probably this child is, of course, like every child in a divorce is being affected by it, but I think the outcome is probably your focus turns from moving on from this past breakup, and then more towards like the well-being of the child specifically from the past situation. And then overall the underlying energy from the bottom of the deck is being that Nine of Wands. So yeah, just a lot of stuff going on, right? A lot of stuff that I talked about in this reading too, like the emotions from the past relationship, the potential attention that you're getting from others, like that you might be interacting with in public or in the dating world and things like that. You're getting that attentional flirtation. You're doing a lot of work. You're, a lot of work processing the stuff and things of that nature, and trying to do a lot of work to move on. Also the potential litigation thing, that's why I'm saying, like, this is a card of, they call it calamity, but it's basically like a lot of stuff going on, not necessarily stuff like going wrong necessarily really at all. There's like nothing's going wrong, it's just a lot of shit is happening and going on. So it's very like, it's very like dizzying, if you will. And that's that overall energy of it. Not like a super rosy reading or anything, but that's kind of just how life is, right? Like, life isn't all fucking, roses, and there's times where we have to get, go through stuff and be patient with ourselves and that type of thing. And that's really the bottom line is, with your attitude being the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in the upright, just be patient with yourself. This is not going to be forever. You're going to feel like the work isn't paying off, but it will eventually. You just got to keep working at it, because your environment is really saying that justice is coming, and justice and things are going to be working out in your favor throughout the month as well. It just might not be, your payoff might not be now, but it'll be a little further down the road. So it's coming with the justice card. Just got to be patient. So hope that helps. Talk to you soon.